to color my art. You pick the colors and then we'll start. I'm your titular artist. Yeah, that's me. My co-host Corey, always making us happy. So sit back and watch and have some fun. Comment with a color, I'll use every one. Welcome to Color Mine. You pick the colors and then we'll start. Welcome, oh welcome to Color My Art.
Hello and welcome to Color My Art, the Facebook Live show where you get to pick the colors that I use on one of my pieces. I am very excited to announce that we're going to have a very special guest on today, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But first, I am going to show you the piece we're going to be working on. This is the Facebook Live show where you pick the colors I use, as I said. So definitely go ahead and do that. I'm going to have these colors up here pretty quick. For right now, I am going to show you the piece that we're going to be working on, just as an overview. I'm going to see. Yes, I'm my guest co-host is trying to join, and as that goes on, yeah, it's a whole thing. So this show is gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna get to showing you the colors and play a little bit of music and do a bunch of stuff. The thing without Corey, which he's doing a lot of fun stuff with his family. I have to do everything by myself, and I'm going to have a co-host who technically, is going to entertain us, but I have to supply a lot of that stuff. So for the time being, I am going to, did I share it to the group? Yes, I did. Terrible. Still a shot of me going, whatever. Let's show you this piece of art. Let's make me little. No, let's make that big. And maybe move me over here. No, let's do that. Okay, so we got this piece. I've talked about this before. This piece sent in from a person that is on that likes my art, and I've seen their art, and we've talked before online, and she wanted to contribute this piece. This is from Ivy. It's an amazing piece, and I'm so excited that I get to color it. It's an original, and it's just fantastic. I'm ready when you are conceiving. Okay, my guest star is trying to kind of. Do I need a laptop? I think a phone would work if you have headphones. Sorry guys, you're getting a little behind the scenes peek. I'm going to show you some colors so we can get straight to it. I'm going to hide this piece right now. I'm going to show you my screen, Windows. And I'm sorry that this isn't showing up on my page for some reason. That is very frustrating to me. But nothing I can do about it. So, yeah. We're going to have a guest here in just a little bit. If you want to go ahead and pick a color, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that'd be fantastic. I forgot I'm going to have to go on here and check it out where the comments are. So we already have some comments. Oh, Daniela, and we got Tracy. Oh, I gotta turn that down. There we go. We got 3. We got 3 as our first color. Thank you so much. And Tracy, coming in clutch. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my pick because my fingers hurt from playing earlier. Thank you for checking out the show, everybody. Daniela, hello. Oh, hey, Danny. Hi. And then, hello, Aunt Tracy. Let's, do as we do. Oh, we have our special guest here, I think. Maybe not. Okay. I'm freaking out over nothing. Sometimes you have to click it a couple times for it to load. I'm just going to make sure I can add him as a guest. So I'm going to exit out just so I can see he's popping in. All right, Aunt Tracy, you need a song. Not here, you're here. Thank you for being so clear and picking a color here. And Tracy, thank you for picking number 3. Thank you. It'll still work without headphones. The sound will just be harder, but that's fine. Sorry guys, again, you're dipping into the behind the scenes of it all. Corey typically deals with this. You see how much, I need him. I gotta do this art, and I gotta entertain you with fun little bits, but Corey's here to stay because he helps me out every day. He's a good friend. Miss you, buddy. Okay, cool. Ready for me? Yeah. Yeah, whenever you want to pop on. And we are going to need more colors. I'm going to need another color other than 3. We'll go with 3 colors. But I am going to need more than 3. Or not more than 3. Just 3. So you got 1. Let's see. You got... Alexa, stop playing music. You got 1. Now we got 5. If that doesn't work, go directly to Talk Studio /Streamlabs. And log in, and I'll give you the password once you're there. I mean email. Oh, our guest is just keep on waiting for him to start. It's not hard. Okay. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. It's been oh. Sorry guys, you're really getting a little peek into me messing up and wanting to start over. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Oh God, I know one more. Mother was, oh, she was a tailor, and she sewed my old blue jeans. And father was, oh, it was a gambling man, way down in New Orleans. Okay, I think Vinny's here. Pretty sure we got our co-host popping up right now. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
I can. Can you hear me?
I could hear you for a second, and then hold on. Your mic's turned down. That's fine. Hello.
Hi.
Oh man, the struggles of all this bullshit. And we got one. We got all the colors, so I'm gonna pop this off here anyway. But I'm gonna make you bigger. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I can see you, Vinny. I just can't hear you. There is on your phone, because you're on your phone, correct? Not if I'm right.
Yeah.
We could do this whole interview with you just nodding and shaking your head. Okay. Can you hear me?
I can. Yes.
Yes, you can hear me. Okay. So on the bottom, there should be a little microphone thing. And you click on that, it'll be like, click which microphone you want to use or allow it. Did you allow the microphone when you first got here? Because I heard you when you came in.
Yeah. Audio settings. Hold
So
up.
you might just have to reload it.
Okay. Default.
I'm sorry, guys, for all this technical difficulties. It happens.
Yo. Can you hear me now? Ah, the fuck. Now I can't hear you.
Be able to talk and I can hear you. Let me see if I can hear you on the actual stream.
This is my life with technology.
The actual stream.
Hello. This is my life auto adjust mic volume?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is such bullshit. I don't understand why I can hear you on the stream, but I cannot hear you on here. So just a sec. Maybe it's.
Because now I can hear you very quietly.
No. Can you leave and come back in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fly.
We're gonna try this. We're
gonna make
this
hold
work.
up. All right.
Yeah. There we go. And he'll pop back. And if he doesn't, I'll add him another guest spot. My stream's being weird tonight. It wouldn't let me add it onto my own Facebook. I don't understand that at all. So, sorry about the inconvenience. It is a pain in the butt to kind of like wait for us. But let's, we do have 3 colors. I need to look at those colors because I don't remember what they were. 3, 5, and 1. Okay. So, light purple, because I kind of wanted to go purple with this spectrum. Dang, it's even got a name. Hello?
Hi.
This is so obnoxious. Okay.
It's doing that shit again. It's doing that thing that we don't let.
But maybe stay here. I'm gonna see if this works. We'll see.
Default speaker, test mic. What is going on, man?
Hello?
Why
Hello? Can't I hear you?
Why?
This is so obnoxious.
It's still not.
Last time too, but
what the heck?
Fudge monkeys.
I wonder if it's because am I on Bluetooth? Hold up. Let's try this now. Hold up.
I'm gonna try to hear you on the stream.
Let's try it now.
I can hear you. This is
Can you hear me?
I don't understand why I can.
I wonder if it's because am I on Bluetooth? Hold up. Let's try this now. Hold up.
Okay.
How about now? Let's try it now.
I can hear you. This is
Still nothing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Do you have your audio mic plugged in? I don't have a mic jack.
I can hear you. Yeah, wait. Oh, I can't tell if it's my phone or if it's you. God damn it, I need to pause this video. I can't tell if it's my... Hello? Can I hear you?
Hello.
Okay. Maybe because you did the Bluetooth thing, leave and come back again. We'll try that.
Leave and come back? All right, I'll leave. I'll try coming back.
Do you have your laptop? Oh. Should just listen to you through here. Should just listen to you through here. But then I have to listen to me. Okay, we're gonna show this piece and start it. I know it's going a little late, guys. Okay, we're gonna show this piece and start it. And no worries. Like honestly, it's not even. I got nothing to do. I gotta work in the morning at like 9. So there we go. No worries. Like honestly, it's not even. I got nothing.
I can hear you now.
So what I'm gonna say, let me see if it's.
I can hear you. Perfect.
Because. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you perfect now. Let's see if I.
Oh my god! I got it! It was me! Okay. I don't know. My whole settings got all jacked up when I left or when I went live today. Hello, Vinny. By the way.
Hi.
Now I can actually
Hello.
hear you. I'm so excited to have you on today. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh, pleasure as always. Good catching up with you.
I'm glad you could make it. And now I can hear you. So what was I gonna say? When I started out today, I couldn't go live on my own page for some freaking reason. So that has been a pain in the ass. But now that Vinny is here, we are gonna introduce you. This is I'm gonna have you pronounce your name just so I don't mess it up. It's Vinny Zhang, right?
Zuniga. That's my real
Zuniga.
last name, Vinny Zuniga. Yep.
Okay. And then he is a rapper / advocate / talented man to boot in every way, shape, and form. He's awesome at so many things. We're gonna get into it because we're gonna kind of ask him some questions and figure out what's he been up to. And while I color, I'll give him some questions and he can kind of get into it. But first, before we did that, I was thinking we'd have a little fun because he does rap, he does sing, he does a lot of stuff. He actually has recently had a video come out that I've seen on TikTok and several other platforms, I'm sure. I'm not on all of them. So tell us a little bit about that while I get my guitar set up.
Okay. Yeah, latest video. I just released a lyric video for a song that hasn't even been released yet. It's just the verse that I did, and it's been seeming to get a lot of good feedback from it. If you want to follow me on TikTok to go see it yourself, it's I Am Enlightened on TikTok. Yeah, check out for the watch out for the song coming out soon. That's all I can say. It's gonna be a dope ass song. Got a lot of new music coming out, a lot of new music, and a lot of new videos, a lot of new concepts. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't followed me yet, do that, and I will love you forever.
Do all of that. He's got a lot of cool stuff. He's insanely talented. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of I don't know, fuck around with some music. And I'll play some music, and yeah, you can pop in there. I'll probably just like let you go most of the time, and then maybe give you a melody or something. But I'm gonna just play 3 chords over and over again, and I'll go with you if I can.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do
you
this.
Sing or rap, whatever you want to do. All right, here we go. You can get a feel for it first.
Okay.
And I need to get a feel for it first.
All right. Growing up, yeah, I was wanted. But now I throw all my hundreds in the wish away. Growing up, I was blinded there. Now I see all my dreams in the wishing well. I'm here on stargazing and silent soul music. I just got done blazing. If you want to know, I love raisins, yeah. I love raisins. I love raisins. Just dried up grapes. I love raisins, and they are so amazing. Yeah.
He loves raisins.
I love raisins and food that is Asian. Yeah. Oh, we're here on stargazing.
Woo, man.
Oh, give it up for Tyler. Coming at you with the musical pile driver.
Woo, man, yeah.
Can you take me higher? I said, take me higher.
Woo! That was awesome. That was good stuff. Pound through the phone. That was fantastic.
Christy said chocolate covered raisins. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! All right. And then I was gonna. Have you ever seen any of my comedy songs?
One a while back. Yeah, I think so. But it's been a while. You're gonna have to update me.
What was it? What one was it? Was it red
Oh,
flags?
it was like this scenario. I forgot what it was, man. It was like I forgot what it was. It was on the last podcast. I think
What
you showed me too.
was it? Was it red flags? Was it about like
No.
red flags? Online dating red flags? Okay.
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
gonna do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That was that. That was that.
Then I'm not gonna
That
do
was-
that one. I'm not gonna do
I
that.
could always use a refresher. The people haven't heard it yet.
That's true. So I'm gonna do a different one because I do like this one too. Dogs
Okay.
are better than people. Did I do this for you?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Good.
But I
need it
agree with
fresh,
that statement
you-
already.
Yes. This song is called "Dogs Are Better Than People," and it's a fun one. Here we go, and it's not that long, so it'll be perfect. And then we can kind of transition into coloring and talking about you. And
Let's
your
do
stuff.
it.
Okay.
All right.
My dog might eat up my shoes, but he's not gonna murder me and leave no clues. He might shit on the floor, but he's not gonna cheat on me like my ex, cause my dog's not a whore. He might throw up and eat it and lick me in my face, but at Thanksgiving dinner he's not gonna say the N-word during grace.
Great.
My dog might hump up on my my dog might hump up on my leg all day. But humans commit prison rape, and that's a point for dogs. All dogs are better than people. They're better than you and me. All dogs are better than people, 'cause humans set a low bar as a species. My dog might beg for my food, but he's not gonna stab me like a crackhead with nothing to lose. He doesn't have thumbs, so he couldn't if he wanted to. Can't stab a person with paws, your grip's too loose. I put my dog in a crate, he kept me up all night. But Hitler committed genocide, and that's a point for dogs. All dogs are better than people. They're better than you and me. Can't you really see? 'Cause humans set a low bar as a species. Alright.
I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I did like
I
that you
love my
laughed.
dog. I don't have a dog.
Yeah. my probably favorite line in that is the whore, like my girlfriend, like what is it? I can't remember it when I'm not playing the guitar because I need to be in that mode. But
My dog won't cheat on me, unlike that hoe.
that hoe, no, they ain't gonna.
Yeah,
Could
for
you
sure.
imagine just secretly going to your neighbors and having a second life?
Hitler did genocide, so that's a point for dogs. He's
Yeah,
a human. I'm pretty sure he's a human.
Okay. So I got this piece that I'm going to show that I got from an amazing artist. They're incredible at their craft. And we're
Ooh.
going to move this thing to the side. So,
Ooh.
so I've been coloring it in sections because it's a lot. And I'm going to do this section, the middle part.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
go.
a big piece. It's an original from a fan of the show and just a friend online, honestly. So I have some things I want to talk to you about, ask you about. I used our good friend that will probably kill us one day, AI, ChatGPT, to help me out with a few questions that will help kind of lead us along, especially when I have to color. So the first one I wanted to get into would be kind of like a would you rather thing, just to kind of loosen us up, have a little discussion, have some fun.
All right.
And they're kind of skewed to what you do. So, okay, the first one is, would you rather perform in front of a huge crowd with no rehearsal, or in front of a small crowd with extensive rehearsal, and why? And I'm going to start this piece.
Man, I would say I would perform in front of a small crowd with a lot of rehearsal, because like what's the point of playing in front of all these people if you're just going to like blow it, you know?
That is true.
And like even though you're going to perform for a couple people, those couple people you know, word of mouth spreads fast. So if you're on point, they're going to want to tell everybody they know. So yeah, you got to come correct or don't come at all, man. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's fair. One thing I've always wondered, like, do you do a lot of freestyle? Do you include that in your stuff, or is it like you're writing and you just have that like in the bag, or both? I guess.
I mainly just write now. Like
Yep.
I'm not that much of a freestyler anymore, you know, as much as my like friends get drunk and try to freestyle around me and stuff. At this point, they're better than me. I think so at this point.
Really?
Like
just hanging out with you?
Like you can actually rhyme spiritual with miracle. Fucking mind blowing, bro. That's fucking mind blowing, bro.
That is
I like writing just because like when I make a song, I want it to be the most like I want it to hit the hardest it possibly can, and sometimes that takes preparation. Like I could freestyle and it could just be a song about, you know, whatever comes out of mind, but I always have a topic. Like I always have a mission when I'm making music. So when I write, it kind of helps me focus on the topic that I want to get out.
That makes sense. So you have like a subject or like story or something.
Yeah, really just how I like how I'm feeling. Like if I want to get my feelings out, I started out writing poetry, like writing poems and you know, stories and stuff. So I got the structure for it. It just comes naturally.
That's awesome. Okay, would you rather be able to rap using one word, or only being able to use words that rhyme with orange? That's a hard one.
I'll take orange because like I'm the GOAT. I'll find a way.
That's dope as hell. That is by far the statement of the podcast.
Orange, porridge, get hit by the door hinge.
Yeah. Courage.
Yeah, I'll be eating porridge.
Forage.
I'm so engorged. Engorged.
This is quality. This is quality stuff. This is good stuff.
Yeah. A stream from Torrent.
Okay, here's just a wacky one. Would you rather sing everything you do, or dance every time you walk?
Oh man, I cannot dance at all. I feel like that'll benefit everybody else.
Yeah.
I'd probably try to dance though every time I walk though, because like.
Oh, okay. Well, you're good at it.
What if you got to give bad news? Like, your girlfriend's cheating on you.
Well, you're saying you have to give bad news, and you're telling them, like, "Hey, dude, your girlfriend's gonna cheat on you."
Yeah.
Ooh, girl.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I know this is dramatic, and I should not be singing, but I am. I'm sorry. Yes, that is something you have to do. I'm still your friend,
and I care about you.
Yeah, I care about you, dude. Don't think I'm being sarcastic.
You know, if you're just walking down the street and dancing, people are like, "Oh, that guy's he's a vibe. He's a vibe."
Yeah, that is true. You're always like, everyone would always wonder, like, is it a tick Or is it like, what's his deal? Like, is it he's choosing to do that, right? Like it's a choice. It has to be.
It's a
not,
lifestyle. It's a
It
lifestyle.
is. It is a lifestyle.
The dance is in us.
Agreed. Okay. Well, let's see here. Would you rather? Okay, would you rather be known for one hit song or have a successful career but never be famous? That's not a bad one.
The longevity, successful career but never famous.
Agreed.
You could take it more seriously that way.
That's like a statement I have on this podcast all the time, that like, I don't want to get famous. I want to get enough money for me and mine, like that I can feel stable and help the people around me that I care about. Like that's the level of success.
That's success. That's it.
Yeah.
That's really it, and that's all you need. Like anything else is kind of just like boosting your ego in a way that it doesn't need to be.
Agreed. Yeah, where it's just like, this is just, give that money away. Give that money away. I don't need millions of dollars, man. You give me a couple $100,000 a year so I can have a house and it, like I said, like car that doesn't break down all the time, in a situation where I'm not worried constantly.
Right.
Not that worry goes away with money. More money, more problems. But still, like for real, I feel like it does help in a lot of ways, and that's what I would like to do with this path. And I'm sure you do. Especially
if it's hard earned. If your money's painted in blood, then there's really no point in having it.
Just seriously. I think about that. I've talked to Corey's very open about wanting, to get to Mr. Beast level. And I'm like, I don't want to be that level. I don't want people to recognize me in the street. I want to get to the point where, like, if someone heard my voice, they might be like, hey, I think I know that guy. But not like, oh no, I can't go outside. Fame can be a double-edged sword.
I'm sure Mr. Beast gets hounded by preteens and children everywhere.
Dude, asking him straight for money. Like, they're asking him for money. They're not even like, hey, can I get a picture with you? It's like, hey, can you give me a house or a car? Like, it's intense.
Come on, Mr. YouTuber, you got the money.
Yeah, you do. Come on, can I be in your next video? Can I be in I mean, everybody's got to want to be in his next video. I want to be in his next video. Dude changes lives.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Beast, though.
Yeah. I mean, he's changing lives. Dude,
for sure.
Dude's getting it.
But yeah, I'd rather successful.
Yeah. Successful career, but not being extremely famous by any means. Okay, I'll go one goofy one, and then we're going to go into some of the mental health stuff you're advocating for, which is a fun transition. Like, goofy, more serious. Okay, would you rather be able to read minds or predict the future? I know, hands down, what I would
do. Like be able to like know the future in advance.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I probably that. I don't really want to read people's minds. People are fucked up. Well, I'll tune into a channel I don't want to be in.
That is extremely accurate. I would say, yeah. But the future thing, I feel like, would be also like not fun, because you constantly have to worry about.
Yeah, when something's going to happen, or but I kind of feel like I can
avoid it, but
I can basically like. Sometimes us as people, we can already read people's minds, because like a lot of people wear their feelings on their face.
Absolutely, for sure.
And I'm one to pick up vibes, so I kind of already know what kind of time someone's on. I would rather just predict the future, just for petty shit, like are the fucking Lions gonna win finally, or are we just gonna be sad again? Type shit.
You're gonna be sad again, man.
Just stupid shit, like when's Eminem gonna come back to town? Type shit like that. Will I have a Mercedes Benz?
You will. You should say.
Well, I will.
Yeah.
When will I have my Mercedes Benz? I want to
Yes, I want to know now.
know. Give me that power.
Dude, I would absolutely love that for you and for me. Let's both get Mercedes Benzes. That's happening.
Mercedes Benz. It's happening. It's happening.
Okay, so kind of want to mix some of this stuff up with your music stuff. We'll lead into this, but what is so you've been doing music for how long? Probably your whole life.
Kind of like since high school. I've been making my own. Start writing my own songs. But like on a big note, probably like about 8 years.
Oh, 8
when I started, really like recording and like making videos and stuff and starting to take it seriously. It's been a long grind. It's been a long, humble journey.
That is a long time. So, I would say, how did you get into music? Like, into rapping, I guess, yourself. Personally.
Shit.
It's just in music, because you sing, you rap.
Yeah, no, I have an appreciation for all music across the board, like versatility. But we're talking about rap, though. It's got to be Eminem and 50, man. I've said this a million times. Them motherfuckers made me want to rap battle everybody at school just to embarrass them. They made me want to write my own songs with this aggression that I didn't even have at the time. I didn't even know where it came from. I hear them say it, so I gotta say it too.
Yep.
And then,
absolutely.
As I got older, I had more of a respect for the culture. Like, I started learning more about the old, like where hip hop really came from, and my whole journey has just kind of been like, appreciating the culture. Now that I'm a part of the culture that I have appreciated for so long. Now I'm just kind of like trying to cement my own legacy within it. But it was Eminem, really. Eminem and 50 Cent, like, they took over early 2000s, and like that was it. It was over. It was over.
That makes sense. Honestly, I would say those two absolutely influenced the hell out of my childhood without me pursuing that as a career. Like, Eminem was like the first time I ever heard fuck. And me and a friend of mine, Scott, have known each other for a very long time. And the first time I ever said the word fuck in front of anyone else was him. And we were singing a song by Eminem. And it just slipped out. And we both looked at each other like, are you cool? Are you cool? Okay, we're cool. And we can say fuck.
We can say that.
Yeah, we were like 8. I have to say, while I'm here, by the way, Kiki says hello.
Hi, Kiki. Yeah. Hi. Hope you guys are doing good. Miss you guys. Yeah. Peyton, what's up? Blessings to you all.
Yep. Peyton, it's their anniversary tomorrow.
Congrats, y'all. Yep. Congrats, y'all. I'm happy for you guys.
10 years.
Man, y'all are perfect, man. Keep going.
For real.
Yeah. Keep going. No,
you are so goddamn smooth. You're so goddamn smooth.
Just keep going. That's it. That's all I can say. Whatever you're doing, it works. Keep going. You guys are perfect.
Okay. So, what exactly is you've been? I'm sure for a while now. Like, I've just recently heard of you, kind of advocating for this mental health movement. I guess you've probably been doing it for a long time, dealing with stuff on your own, all kinds of stuff, especially I feel like people who come out on platforms like TikTok or these things have been going through stuff to the point where they're actually willing to talk about it. So what was your journey to the point where you want to do that, and do you have any like organizations or anything that you're behind?
My journey, I'm gonna get thorough here, folks. So just bear with me, okay?
Okay.
Because I get asked this question a lot, but like I've never really gone into too much depth with it. But my mental health journey, I'll be thorough. I've kind of like struggled with my own like mental health problems, such as like depression and mania, all that shit, since I was a high schooler. And it kind of just got worse as I got older, and I was also, making the wrong choices, not really helping the situation, getting influenced by stuff like drugs and like, gang banging shit like that, just all the wrong shit that doesn't really have no relevance to me now. But I was kind of digging myself in this hole, and you know how if you're a musician, the party lifestyle, it kind of just feeds your ego, it feeds your habits, it feeds the worst parts of you. And it took like a lot of failed relationships. It took a lot of me going into solitary confinement, like straight up in jail in solitary confinement, like reaching the bottom of where no one wants to be. Like honestly, it was rock bottom and another level under that. So what kind of helped me take it more seriously is one. My mania was kind of just turning me into someone that I didn't like. I didn't want to be. It was I wasn't sleeping good, so there on top of that, there's agitation plus depression. I was just a melting pot of just it's a mess. I was just a melting pot of all these emotions and feelings and stress and drugs, all this dumb shit. So that day when I was in the solitary confinement, I read this book, and it kind of gave me another perspective. It's called The Blood of Christ, I think it's called. But it's basically about this dude who he's like a serial killer type shit. He's killed hundreds of people. He's in prison. But he's such a piece of shit that they found, like, they still have blood from Jesus's like face wrap when they wrapped his face or whatever from when he was bleeding, carrying the cross or whatever, and they injected this dude with the blood of Jesus and wanted to see if it would turn him good or whatever, and it ended up turning him good. Like he ended up like turning him good against his will type shit. Yeah. So what I got out of that was like, it's not too late to change. Like you gotta. And once you get to a point where you want to do better and you want to do good, like that's just the first step of admitting that you have a problem and that you need to get help. Like it took me a lot of therapists. It took me a lot of therapists, a lot of talking to people, like, which I'm not really much of a talker. Like I'm a bottler, so that's just something I still got to deal with to this day. But I learned to be more open with, my struggles, because I know there's a lot of people that I know personally that struggle just as hard, or if not harder, that needed to hear what I needed to hear at the time. So if I can be the one to tell these people, like, get help, or that this is what's happening to you, you need to deal with this, I'll be that person, because no one really told me. I didn't even know mental health was really a fucking thing like that until I did. And I started finding out that it runs in my family too. I've had family members attempt their own lives and just shit like that. So knowing that there's a chemical imbalance that inside of you is the first step to kind of overcoming that, because now on a scientific level, what's going on in your body now. When your mind's starting to do something you don't want it to do. So that's kind of just the knowledge, bro. The knowledge is the first thing. Knowing you have a problem and knowing that you're suffering from whatever you're suffering from. Don't be afraid to admit it. A lot of people suffer from some kind of affliction now, so don't be afraid to get that help. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody you trust. Don't bottle it up. Don't fester that shit up. Go out and get the help. Do something that helps your soul as an individual, or else you're just going to end up, isolating yourself and turning all the people that you love away from you. So that's really that was kind of in a short sense. That was my journey. Solitary took a lot of healing, a lot of growing up, a lot of losing a lot of the people that I care about, and it kind of just made me want to be, a better person.
That was good. Honestly, that was amazing.
Yeah.
To hear that, like that you are so open to the point where like you can have a discussion like that with me, which we're we know each other, but like that's incredible to be at the point to do that, because like I mean everyone struggles with stuff. I myself like have my own intense moments of insecurity and doubt and all this stuff that truly affects me in a lot of deep ways, and thankfully have had a support system like my family and people to help me out of those situations. But
that's good.
it still exists and it still is a thing, and telling people that they're not alone and that they're like showing them that they're not by saying, hey, I went through it and I'm saying I'm here. Like it's an incredible thing, and it helps people even if you just say that. If someone passed by this video and heard that, I feel like that helps them. So that's awesome that you're doing that.
For sure, yeah, definitely. And like you said, it helps them know that they're not alone. You know, and if they're not where I was, they don't have to get there. If I can stop that, I will.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And like I've been in some dark spots too, man. It's not to compare anything. It's just like I relate. I'm human. Everybody can. Like I feel like everybody has a journey to the point. It's just great to see that you're at the point where you're like you said, accepting it and like moving forward with it rather than fearing it like always and pressing it down and not allowing anyone to know. Like you're way more verbal about it, and that's awesome. That's amazing.
Definitely, yeah. Versus before, I didn't even want anybody to know that I was having a problem because I just kept it together like that to where you wouldn't even know until it came out.
Yep. Which isn't good for anyone.
Yeah,
so
no, for sure.
I was gonna say too. So you're kind of like going for this. Like, what angle are you taking it when it comes to that stuff and your art?
Well, I believe music heals regardless. Like, there's some things you can do with music and some pictures that you can paint that you can't do with just regular words. So I try to paint that like very visceral, very real ass feeling that depression can give you. Like, I try to just paint it in a way where people are like, damn, I never thought of that before, but maybe like, do I have that? Like, is there something that I need to fix as me as a person? So the angle I really take on it is don't ignore it. You know, when your equilibrium is off, you know, when you'll know when you're not recognizing yourself anymore. And that's kind of a place where you need to go out and search outward. My stance really is just don't ignore it and don't be afraid to talk about it. It's not taboo anymore. We're to a point now where everybody talks about their feelings and talks about, you know, as much as they don't want to. We're at a point now where I'm pretty sure everyone recognizes that everyone is struggling in some way, just like you said. So there's no reason there's no reason to just shove it aside, right? Everyone struggles with something, you know, and it's up to you as a person to figure out what that is, if you have it, and kind of just work towards bettering yourself, making yourself stronger as an individual.
Seriously, I feel like society's so hard with that stuff too, where it's like you can't. Everything is skewed to just ignoring it and like stay quiet. Don't like.
Right, and look at all these artists that, like, you know, they were making lyrics that were trying to like warn us, like, or like it was basically a cry for help type shit. And then when they die, they're like, oh, you know, I didn't see this coming, or oh, he was so sad, like, we should have did something. I don't want it to be like we should have did something. I want to do something.
Yeah, I agree. That is an amazing statement. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, can you share a time when music helped you through a tough period?
Yeah, I can.
You don't have to get into anything if you don't want to. I was gonna say some of these questions are ChatGPT and they might be more invasive or intrusive. I'm not trying to like get at the your gotcha journalism or something.
Is there any crimes that I don't know you may have not been caught on, or?
Yeah, you've been served, sir.
No, yeah. There's a lot of rough moments. So I'm gonna have to pick one. Probably right now, losing my mom, I guess, a couple years back. Music helped with that a lot, really, because there's really no words to describe kind of like losing a parent, especially one that you have such like a close and tight, real bond with.
Yep.
I was lost, but like if it wasn't, you know, music gave me that way to vent that. And
absolutely.
I would say the music that I made personally because of that. was the music that helped me, because that was what had me vent the most. Like, was my own words, because I couldn't really find any songs to really relate to the words that I was feeling.
That's fair. That makes sense. I feel like with music, it really, really helps. Just I set a mood, put me in, like, me personally, because like my friend and I, Scott, he is very analytical and way more like listening to the lyrics and how
Yeah.
it goes. And with music, to me, it's always how it makes me feel, how involved I don't think about the lyrics until later. Like, I'll listen to a song a couple of times and not even know what they're talking about. And
That's
later,
yeah. That's me lately. I
Singing.
always used to be a lyric guy, because it's like, well, he's saying the words like it should be open and shut, But
Yep.
lately, it's like, yeah, like you said, some songs just like give you a feeling and you don't know why, but you're like, damn, I feel something because of this, and I don't know why.
Yeah. And that's how I listen to music most of the time. So it definitely gives me, like, I play it definitely for helping me out of like a funk, because
Oh yeah,
it will put me in a different mood if I have a different vibe going on. This is a weird side thing, and I'm doing art, so psychedelics are, and I do not advocate the use of psychedelics, but
I
a good
do.
way to stop yourself from having I do actually, yeah. A good way to stop yourself from having a bad trip is to change up the music, change up the vibe, colors in the room, go to a different room, and like I said, music matters. So
It does. Music is vibration, and
and
whatever
this is a
vibration that,
PSA for taking drugs.
yeah, take those shrooms, yes,
take those shrooms, but safely.
but safely and happily.
Yes, enjoy them. Hopefully it'll become legal one of these days. They're trying. We'll see
Yeah,
about all
I'm
that. So,
all for it.
okay, this is a perfect one. What advice would you give to someone who's struggling with their mental health? You kind of went over it already, so if you don't want to answer that, hold on. How do you? Okay, how do you incorporate mental health awareness into your music?
Kind of just by like explaining my life and my own struggles, so they can just know how real I can get. For like, it's kind of just one of those things. If someone's telling their life story and you catch glimpses of their life stories and you relate that to your own life, and you're like, wow, that could have been me, type shit. It's really just me telling these stories that are 100% real and authentic, and hoping that someone picks up what I'm trying to lay down, and I just incorporate my own struggles like the best way I can, and hopefully someone else picks up on that and uses it to their own lives and sees where I'm at now and how good I'm doing now, and applies that to themselves.
Yeah.
I really don't shy away from the subject matter in my music. I don't shy away from. I don't glamorize it. I don't really sugarcoat it. I let you know like how real it is, really how real it can be. So I incorporate it through my music, I guess, just by talking about it simply, like I'm talking to you about it right now. Awareness,
absolutely.
and I'll use myself as an example, like in my music. Like I feel this way too. Like how you're feeling, I feel too.
Yep. No, that's the best way to, like, I feel like so many people just feel alone.
Yeah.
Isolated, especially like after the pandemic and everything. Like, it just really changes your perspective on like needing connection. And I mean, this right now, like, we're even on a virtual fucking thing going on right now, and it's the whole world going like in where these little boxes are now our personas. And I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad. I have no idea. I know that I spend way too much time on my phone, and that is a problem.
But like you're also incorporating, because like your podcast brings good vibes, and like it can bring the laughs and good vibes that people might need for that day, and you don't even know you're helping someone, but just because you're making them laugh or being yourself, like sometimes that's enough, man.
Yeah, I know, and people have reached out and said that literally, that like they had a bad day and they watched the show and like really pulled them out of that. And honestly, anytime I've had like my favorite experiences with giving art is always been when people give me this like description of how it made them feel, rather than just like, thank you, like that's nice, thank you. But some people will like straight up be like, hey, here's how this made me feel. It took me back to this moment in time. I really needed this in my life. Like, I love those because it really shows that thing, one, helped you, because art can help you. Like music, this stuff, you look at it and you don't have to feel that anxiety that you were just feeling, because instead of thinking about that, you're looking at something beautiful.
Right, exactly.
Or listening to something beautiful. And mental health is such a hard thing to manage, and everyone's so afraid to admit that like it's happening.
And it comes in many different, shapes, and you can't really just like generalize it into one thing. There's so many different spectrums of mental health, so that's why you got to kind of find that common ground where everybody's willing to come together on. Like, it's not just depression, it's bipolar, it's mania, it's schizophrenia, it's PTSD. It's all so different ways that can affect the brain, dementia.
Yep. Ugh.
But like,
it's no fun.
We can all come together though. Like, we're not alone. Like, it's not a death sentence. You just have to work harder at keeping yourself more intact.
That's true. That is very true.
That'll kind of teach you self-discipline, because it's so easy to get in your head and become another person and let it take you to another place. But to have that discipline and know like when you need help, and that's the first step to like conquering that shit.
Yeah. Straight up. Seriously, that's
straight up.
I'm going to change straight up. I'm gonna change gears because I love this conversation. I feel like it means something. And if anybody is watching this, tell your friends to check out that portion of the episode. It's fantastic. But I'm gonna change gears and kind of get more into your actual music career. What we got going on with that? We're gonna move right on, and we're gonna talk about what is your favorite thing about being on stage.
My favorite thing about being on stage is, this has only happened like a couple of times. But like the first time it happened, I almost bawled my eyes out. When the crowd sings back to you.
Ooh,
when you have like all your people in the crowd that are your diehard people, and they sing your lyrics back to you. That's shit's probably the best feeling ever. Like, honestly, that shit's a tearjerker. I become a little blubbering bitch on stage.
It's
only happened a couple times though.
Yeah. Still, I hope it happened once. More. It's amazing. Like, that's all I'm saying. You had enough people that were like singing your lyrics. That's next level. Yeah. That's next level.
All my people showed out.
That's awesome though. Like, and that they knew the lyrics though. Like, even if some people will like I'll show my friends music, they're never gonna remember the lyrics. They like loved that shit to the point where they were bumping it on the way to the show, and then when they got there, they sang it with you. Like,
that's such a good thing.
Yeah, that's incredible. That is super cool. Okay, just as a juxtaposition, what is your least favorite thing about performing?
Oh, getting sweaty. I sweat a lot.
Yeah.
I get really sweaty.
That is fair. I absolutely relate. Especially you're running around on stage. Like, you're not just, I'll sit there with my guitar and like play or whatever, but I do not have to run around. You're like, running around the stage.
I am a sad boy with energy.
How was what was your last concert, and how was it? What was your experience?
Oh shit, my last concert was I'm gonna have to remember. I don't even. Okay. My last concert I went to actually was with my dad. We went to see Bush and Breaking Benjamin.
I meant your concert.
Oh, my
That's
last
cool too.
concert. We actually did a salute to the veterans. We played a free show in Grand Rapids that was saluting all the veterans, with PTSD and everyone who did their services overseas and stuff. We played a free
Oh,
show
that's
for them. That was pretty cool.
yeah, that is really cool.
That was the last one I did.
Sweet. Well, everybody, check his stuff out. It's real cool. It's real good stuff,
It is
and
really
it's not
cool.
even. It's amazing, and his lyrics are phenomenal, and like we were talking before, it gets you in the feels. So let's see here. Let's see these questions. Oh, that's a good one. Can you tell me about your first performance ever?
Yes. My first performance ever was actually at the intersection, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, that's a lie. That is a lie. Rewind. My first intersection, my intersection. My first performance was actually at the Log Cabin on Devitt.
Oh, I know the Log Cabin.
The one on by Division, right?
Yep.
It's off
Yeah.
Division or something, by 28th and Division
Yes.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Classic bar.
that was my
Log
first.
Cabin. I saw it, Vinny, at the intersection, right? It was the intersection.
You were there, yeah.
Yeah. And that was a hype ass show. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time at that show.
That's right, you were there. That's right. And that was a long time ago too.
Yeah, it was. Who was there? It was you, me. Well, you were on stage. Yeah, a bunch of people.
Dylan was there.
Yep. I can't even remember. I think I saw a picture from it. Did you send me a picture? Maybe you sent me a picture from it like a long time ago. I don't know. Somebody did. Maybe it was Peyton. Could have been Peyton.
Hey, yeah, maybe. Shout out Peyton.
Shout out Peyton.
I'm trying to find a charger. Hold on, my phone's gonna die, but I'll find a charger. I'm still listening.
Well, I am almost done with coloring this piece too with what I'm going to do with it, because the upper half I'm going to keep for a later date, because I'm going to do 2 more episodes with this thing.
Oh,
and I will have an original piece.
Yes. TC original.
You have a TC original. What do you got?
Hold up. I'm still trying to find my charger.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about TC original.
Yeah. I thought you were like looking for something, and I'm like, what? TC original? I was like, I don't think I was drawing back then. What was I going to say? Yeah. While he looks for his charger, just everybody check out Stargazing Productions. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's on TikTok. It's on Kara now. Check out Kara. That's the new thing. If you want to follow me and friend me on there, that'd be fantastic. Let people know. Like and share this video.
Follow him.
Like and share this video. And also follow Vinny on everything he does ever. He's on TikTok. And I'm honestly, like, I'm gonna be done with this piece right now, because it looks amazing. I'll show you guys what I did, and then there we go.
Oh no!
So we got this new piece that is looking mighty fine. I probably should do that. Sometimes you just gotta go for it to fill in this blanks, because otherwise I'm not going to have this color, and I need it for what we're doing. Oh, did his phone die? Oh, yeah. Well, bye, Vinny. He really needs to put his stuff in the comments. He lost his thing.
This has been a fun episode. I had a lot of fun on here. He's been cracking me up and making me in the feels and teaching me stuff. Amazing interview. Loved having Vinny on. This is the finished part we're going to be doing today. I got this section done. I'm probably going to do these two things next time and then tackle the big boy on this side. And then see how this whole thing comes together. I really don't know what it's going to look like. I mean, I do, because you see what it is, but it's definitely... I'm trying to show you guys. Why can't I show you? There we go. Yeah, it's coming together. The colors are coming in. I wish they were a little deeper. Well, next time maybe I'll use markers. This time, pencil shall do just fine. Anywho, thank you for checking out Color My Art. I do this show every single Monday on Facebook and on YouTube. Normally it's on my Facebook page. It was frustrating this week. I'm sorry about that. I will see you all next week at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. You know, it's around there. Sometimes we're late because of annoying things like today. But I appreciate everybody coming out and checking out the show. Vinny, thank you so much for popping on and being on the show. Even though you got cut short, you should check out his Facebook page. Vinny, enlightened. Check out his stuff. It's all amazing. He's a really talented guy, as you saw earlier with him singing and rapping an amazing song. And then also, again, Stargazing Productions. I have prints. I have t-shirts. I have merch. I have stuff. You can help support me in my endeavor to not have to do the 9 to 5 that is draining me constantly in this existence that I would truly love to move on from. But that's not why I do this. I love doing art. I'm going to do it till I'm dead no matter what, even if I'm broke. Pulling a Van Gogh, if you will. Hopefully my stuff will go that big afterwards. Probably not. But we'll see. I would like it to go big before that. Not even big. We talked about this before. Anyway, I'm ranting now. Have a good evening. I will see you all next week. Thank you. And Corey will be back next week. He was sorely missed, and we can't wait to have him back. All right. Bye.
Welcome to Color My Art. You pick the colors and then we'll start.